What do Target stores, golf courses, and lakes all have in common? Well, if you lived in the western suburbs of the Twin Cities, you're about a 10-minute drive from any of them. These are some of the 10 reasons why living in the western suburbs of the Twin Cities is so desirable. And I get it, not everyone golfs or recreates on a lake, but it does illustrate that there's so much you can do in just minutes from your home when living in the western burbs. In this video, I've compiled a list of 10 reasons why living in the western suburbs is awesome. Let's get to it. Number 1, quick access to downtown Minneapolis. One of the biggest reasons people like living in this area is the proximity to downtown Minneapolis, myself included. It's just a 15 to 20 minute drive right down 394. The reasons its importance is several. Many people work downtown, and this is an easy commute, whether you do it by car or public transportation. There's so many park and rides on the way to downtown where you drive to a free parking lot or ramp, and then you hop on a bus and head to downtown. Super convenient. Additionally, 3 of our beloved, but frustrating to be a fan, sports teams play downtown Minneapolis: the Twins, the Vikings, and the Timberwolves. And if you're a fan and you frequent these events, being in such close proximity makes it so much easier to attend these games, especially during a weeknight, even if you have kiddos. All right, and lastly, there's so many incredible restaurants and cultural experiences and places to go in downtown Minneapolis that being so close opens up your world. Okay, number 2. Conveniently located to all the day-to-day type stores like Home Depot, grocery stores, and Target for starters. Personally, I live on the northern border of Plymouth, and I'm no more than like 10 minutes from any of these important staples of suburban life. For a 12-year period of my life, though, I lived in central Minnesota in a small town, and everything was a minimum of 30 minutes away. It showed me how important convenience is for those of us who live in the suburbs. I took it for granted when I lived in the suburbs then, and when I moved to a small town for a spell, and now that I came back, I completely get it. And besides, who wants to spend an extra hour of their day traveling back and forth just to get groceries? Certainly not me. I've got better things to do, and I'm sure you do too. All right, number 3, the neighborhoods are kept up very nicely, and there's pride in home ownership in these communities. You see it everywhere you go. Now, it's not like everyone's a master gardener where their yards look like the grounds of the White House or Buckingham Palace. Not at all. Okay, sure, there's the occasional unkept yard, but by and large, people take care of what they have and they make their homes more homey this way. Additionally, there's so many trees and greenery in and around the neighborhoods. It's so very nice to be around all the lushness. Now, people also who visit from around the country, they comment on this all the time, that and all the lakes, which leads me to number 4, the parks and lakes. As I mentioned in the beginning, a person is no more than, say, like 10 minutes from a lake when living in the western suburbs of the Twin Cities. Additionally, these western burb cities have done an incredible job of creating green space beyond just the lakes. There are everywhere. There's play fields and dog parks. I've done a couple videos on the parks in the cities of Maple Grove and Plymouth called Parks in Plymouth and Parks in Maple Grove. You might want to check them out. All right, now the lakes in and around this area, they vary in size and amenities, but one thing that is very consistent in all these lakes that I found is that there's always a playground, a walking or biking path, and a beach of some kind just to hang out at. And then there's the creme de la creme of lakes in the Twin Cities, Lake Minnetonka. And that rolls me into the number 5 of reasons for living in the western suburbs, and that's proximity to Lake Minnetonka. Lake Minnetonka is the largest of hundreds and hundreds of lakes in and around the Twin Cities. It has all the recreation that you can think of in just minutes away. So you got boating, fishing, water skiing and wakeboarding, dinner cruises, sightseeing, beaches to swim at, and so much more. And here's some fun facts about Lake Minnetonka. There are 30 separate bays, 31 connecting channels, 125 miles of lakeshore, 14,000 acres of surface area, 16 interconnecting lakes that drain into it, 13 municipalities border the lake in 2 separate counties, and it's the ninth largest lake, where at its deepest point it's over 100 feet in Crystal Bay. There's so much about this fabulous lake that I'll be doing a separate video and things to do in and around the lake. Look for it in the not too distant future. All right. And also, 2 of the municipalities that border the lake are Wayzata and Excelsior, and they are reason number 6. These 2 towns are super fun to visit and have all the quaint shops and stops of a small town right here in the Twin Cities. The restaurants, breweries, shopping, and small businesses keep them vibrant all year round. But there's something for everyone in these communities, including spectacular views of the lake. Definitely something to check out in these 2 small towns. All right, number 7 on the list are the great schools that support the cities of the Western Suburbs. The top 7 school districts in the Twin Cities all reside in what's considered the Western Suburbs. The top 2 in the metro serve 2 of the 3 cities that I serve the most frequently, and that's Plymouth and Minnetonka. According to Niche, we'll go with Niche. Niche.com, Minnetonka School District is the number 1 and Wayzata is the number 2 school district. And the Wayzata district serves the city of Plymouth. In addition, it serves some small portions of other cities in the metro, but for the most part, it serves Plymouth. All right, number 8 on my list. In this area, it has so much to do outside in the summer with all the parks, lakes, playfields, walking and biking paths, disc golf. It also has fun things to do indoors as well, like movie theaters, Urban Air, which is an indoor fun park, and a place called Whirly Ball. You gotta check that out. Additionally, in the winter, there's ice fishing and a skating track that goes around a park in the city of Maple Grove. It's incredible. All right, reason number 9 is the proximity to a whole bunch of great restaurants in and around Lake Minnetonka, in the cities of Wayzata and Excelsior. And additionally, there's great places in Maple Grove, from gourmet pizza to sushi to burgers and even pancake houses, which is like my favorite. So you don't have to go downtown just to get great food. And number 10 on the list is how easy it is to go from point A to point B from the West Metro area. Access to the freeways are generally quick from most of the neighborhoods, and you can be anywhere in this amazing large metropolitan area of nearly 3.5 million people. You can be anywhere within about 45 minutes because the freeway system is very well laid out. All right, if you like this video and want to see more about what the neighborhoods are like in the Minnetonka area, you should check out my other video called Minnetonka Neighborhood Tour. It's super informative on the home styles and home values in and around Minnetonka. And as always, if you like what I share, click the like, subscribe, and the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I appreciate your time today, and thanks for watching.